read that note. The lockpick skill is used to open locked doors in containers. Noted. So why is there money? Because I remember the last currency was only bottle caps. Quest added, they went that away. That away. It was a pretty beautiful game actually for when it came out. Weapons. Oh. Puro. Let's put on pre-war hat. See, already I got a bunch of drugs and stuff. Let's repair that. Let's bring out a gun. Mojave Express Delivery Order 6 of 6. Instructions: deliver the package at the north entrance to the Vegas Strip by way of Freeside. An agent of the recipient will meet you at the checkpoint. Take possession of the package and pay for the delivery. Bring the payment to Johnson Nash at the Mojave Express Agency in Prim. Bonus for completion, 250 caps. Manifest: this package contains one oversized poker chip composed of platinum. Contracts: penalties. You are an authorized agent of the Mojave Express until the delivery is complete and payment has been processed. Contractually to complete this transaction and material responsibility for blah blah blah, basically all the penalties. Alright, so I have, what do I look like? Don't mess with me, sonny. I fought in 2 wars. Alright. Hey, that's the guy I'm supposed to be talking to. Wait, what's my quest? Doing that. Talk to Smiles in the Prospector Saloon. Inquire about your delivery assignment with the Minister of the Mojave Express in Prim. Optional: talk to Victor in Good Springs about your rescue. Find the man who tried to kill you. Alright, let's go. Talk to whatever his name is.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
What? Hey guys. Sorry, I stopped. I had to eat real quick. Alright, so we were talking to Victor. Thanks for digging me out of the grave. Do you know who else those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Thanks for digging me out of the grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
How did you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Goodbye.
Happy trails!
Bye, Victor. Dun, 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 dun. I love that he's like dancing. He's dancing. Good Springs in general. I can't open any of these without getting attacked. Fine. Be that way. Who are you? Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You were a processor like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Primm don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it.
Kaiser.
A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Probably not. What's so important about the Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What do you use the brine for? Food?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Do you know anything about
the machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Goodbye.
Keep your...
I'll talk to you forever. Rita's Cafe open all night. Probably like McDonald's.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Miller said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
You got a puppy. Dog ran faster than you did. Good spring settler. Oh, you probably have nothing important to say anyways. Did she disappear? No. She's taking forever. Flashing area on your compass shows stuff. There she is. This is a pretty nice town, actually. Wonder if I can shoot one of them birds down. Alright. Victor.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Varmint rifle. Alright.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Sure. No problem.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Okay, so, wait. Alright, so that's how I kneel.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
I know how to do stuff.
Suit yourself. Hope this helped you some. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, She's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Well, thanks for the free varmint rifle. No, get up. Talk to her.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while?
I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
I'm a little short of caps. I don't suppose there's any work available?
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
A magazine on locksmiths?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Alright.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
Alright, let's talk about the areas around Good Springs.
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Sorry about the area.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What other nearby are there?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
NCR.
The New California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What does the NCR keep you safe from?
Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
Whatever. That's all I wanted to know. Let's talk about something else.
If you want...
Goodbye.
Until...
Okay. One second. Okay. World map. So that is the cemetery, Sloan, and Prim. Okay. Quests. Go meet Truder at the Prospector Saloon. Prospector Saloon. Alright. Let's see what she's got. Where's Trudy? Oh.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I've heard your argument. What's that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Ugh, this chair. Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it? What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
All right.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Ooh.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So I help Ringo and the Good Springs will like me more. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Who was the man you were arguing with? Arguing.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. You know anything about that?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attacker say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where are they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Take a look at your broken radio.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the end. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Oh, wait. What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
How long has it been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Never mind, let's talk about something else. Does group anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland? Who really cares? Goodbye. Alright. 1 second. Oh, what's up? 1 second. So I could go help Ringo, and they'd like me, or go to Prim and see what's up there. Where's her broken radio? It's right here. Parrot.
Feeling thirsty? I can.
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
No, thanks for all the
You're-
helps. Bye. Probably just got some beer. That's all she got. That's probably all she got. What's here? Salesman Weekly. Nothing really important. I'm not about to steal all this stuff. Should reload though. So, the general store. Let's go talk to this dude. That'll be interesting. So, we're gonna talk to this guy and see what's up.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up.
Yeah.
The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Can do.
Let's see what you got. I'll be the judge of what you got is good. Rechargeable rifle. I can already get that? Oh, why do I only have 69 caps? Fudge. Because that's a really good gun, actually. Just ticks me off. I get a shovel, because I know I'll need
Another
that.
satisfied customer.
This is a but whatever. This Vermint rifle is gonna be like my main rifle. So where did she say it was? I think it's over there. Wait, 1 second. Got a text. Alright. So she said it. Oh, the gas station's right there. Otherwise, I would have kept going that way, which is just some broken down houses. I think that was the robot's place, but I don't know. So what is this? The Poseidon Energy? I know there's a weapon in this game that like destroys people. Sunside Sarsaparilla. Take it all. Any more in here? Just a broken down car. Nothing really around here. Good Springs gas station.